My name's Ashley Wish. This is Andrea Valenzuela, the CEO of Bridge Capital. Today we're going to talk about when an investor decides that he or she is going to actually go through with financing. So what is the first step that an investor would do when they come to Bridge Capital?
Great question. Bridge Capital has a very streamlined loan application. It's 9 pages long. The front page is a cover page where you're just giving me your basic contact information. Then we have 6 signature pages where you're signing and dating authorization. So that leaves 2 pages that you're actually filling out. It's called a personal financial disclosure, and it's where you list your assets and liabilities. It's so that we can understand your strength as an investor.
So when you say that you have to fill out information about your finances, I know that you're not just going to go off of their word. Are there any supporting documents they need to send with their loan application?
That's correct. From all of our investors, we need 2 forms of government-issued ID, and we also need what's called a proof of funds and a proof of income. Now, on the proof of income, we have a lot of flexibility. We can take the standard proof of income, which would be like a pay stub or a tax return. But the great thing about working with Bridge Capital is we can work with people who are self-employed or have different situations. So maybe it's a financial statement from your company or a contract from a client. We have a lot of flexibility to work with you on your proof of income. On your proof of funds, we do have to make sure that we meet with all federal regulations having to do with money laundering. So I really need to see where your down payment is coming from. So what I'm going to be looking for, preferably, would be a bank statement. It can be in your name, it can be in your company name, showing that you have enough funds to cover your down payment. Now, because we have a lot of expertise working with international investors, we are able to take a bank statement from any country in any currency. So we do have some flexibility there as well.
Okay. So what if I had an LLC?
Absolutely. Bridge Capital does lend to LLCs. And as a matter of fact, the majority of our international investors choose to close under LLCs. If you're using an LLC, then the additional documentation we would need would be an operating agreement and an articles of organization.
Okay. So you get all your supporting documents, you get your loan application back. What then? The investor's going to say, what do I do now?
Absolutely. So you have an underwriter who's been assigned to you, and you've been working with them all along. Any question that you have, any assistance you need, you have an actual person that you can get on the phone, get on a Skype call, whatever you need to do. Your underwriter will now take your file, and one thing that's unique about Bridge Capital is we don't use outside appraisals. So we're going to do an internal evaluation of both the collateral and you as an investor and present it to a loan committee. Usually, we will have a decision back to you within a week. So we have a very quick turnaround time, and you will have a decision once we've had those supporting documents and your full application in within, say, about 7 days.
In conclusion, your loan underwriter will work with you every step of the way. From your loan application and supporting documents to the loan committee, to the approval, and ultimately to the closing of your investment property. We look forward to working with you here at Bridge Capital.